Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. So it's gonna be a mixed game this evening. Um, so a bit of old, bit of new, really. So this is the new Intellivision 2 uh, arcade controller. It's a True 16 direction controller. And that weird thing you see zoomed up in the corner is PGA Golf. So I got a multi-cart for my Intellivision 2. But for some bizarre reason, I can't get the diagnostic cart to actually load. I've heard there's a bit of compatibility issues with the Intellivision 2, so I do have an Intellivision 1, the original, I can't remember which model number it is, coming in on Tuesday, which is 3 days from now. So I'll see if the diagnostic cart works on that, or if this have a corrupt ROM file or whatever. So this is the, I'm going to show a couple things today. So this is PGA Golf. I'll zoom out later, but you can see there's not a lot of games. So this is direction 1, direction 2, direction 3, direction 4. So it comes off that switch. And it's touchy 4. There's 4, 3, there. And we come on to the next micro switch here. Then you have both. Tends to come off a little bit. Alright. I see, yeah, you can see there's direction, what do you think? That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's a little weirdness going on there. Oh, there it is. And you can see the little, that's that little off micro switch there that you come off of there. Oh, you gotta really, the only thing I gotta say, you gotta really wrench it over to get full contact on it. So if you're just like half in, you're not gonna make contact. So anyone buying this, you're gonna, I would recommend like really wrenching on it a bit to get a good engagement. Most games you're never gonna see not much. I mean, it's there. I mean, all 16 positions are there. I just noticed you gotta, I don't know, I might tweak the distance just a little more. Might just bend in the tabs on the little micro switches a little bit. What the heck is that? Bend the tabs in the micro switches just a bit, and probably my next 3D print I might just push it out just a tiny bit more. It's so hard to get it perfect, but it works. I did, you can see it in another game. Let me get out of here and turn that filter off so you can actually see it. I'm going to filter, I'm going to crop pad, I'm going to, yes. So I went through, whoa, that's way too big. What happened there? I went through and, well, that's weird. There it is. Oh my God, why are you so zoomed? I went through and I redid my AV out on my, why is this gigantic? I redid my, oh, that is so weird. Let me fix one thing on here. Filters, color correction. I'm going to delete the color correction. Yes, there we go. Alright, so this is my Pi RTO 2, Pi Retro, I guess. So I found, oh, I fixed the sound and I cleaned up the video signal a lot. What is it, ice something? Ice truck, you can see the The 16 directions working. Let me bump this out just a little bit so you can see it a little more. See a little subtle down. See, that's that subtle diagonal right there. And the same thing. Just a little diagonal and really diagonal. This is a strange game. See, that's that subtle diagonal and full diagonal. Yeah, I'll quick get that one. And, of course, the discs, deadly discs of Tron. Oh, so a couple things coming around. The handed version, this one's coming soon. So you have the stick on the left, buttons on the right, and just the keypad in the center, so it'll make this kind of game easier to play. That's coming out soon. I have a ton of orders. I mean, I've got case after case after case. I've got cut. I need to go through and build up a bunch of these things. I have all the 3D parts printed up. I got all my buttons came in the mail. So that's coming along very shortly. So the other version is it's going to look very similar to this. Have different art. This is going to be for the Sears Super Video Arcade with the dark brown on top and the neural wood in the front instead of, right now I have black on the front. And then the Intellivision 1 is going to be black. I might put a brown overlay. I'm going to see when I actually get the system how to better match it. But the handed version is coming out soon. I'm going to see if I could sneak that in cutting on my CNC if I have enough machine time on there. I'm trying to get some other get these orders out first. And speaking of orders, this is an interesting one. So this is my latest controller. And then I'm building up my very first True controller. This is the 5200, the first True analog with the numeric style with the phone style keypad, not the overlay compatible. So this is actually my first one that I released here. And then years ago, for years I should say, I've been making the Atari Jaguar to 5200 conversion, and I just got an order for one, but I think it's the last one I'm going to make, just because those controllers are getting way too expensive. And you can see a little tiny diagonal, then hard diagonal, and then a little diagonal, then hard diagonal. Yeah, you can actually see it pretty well in Tron here. Whoa, get over there. See the little subtle diagonal there? So yeah, all 16 ways are working nice. Someone asked for the right-handed version to make the keypad. Let's see. Oh, almost got you. Come on. A keypad, slightly different layouts to make it easier to use, like discs of Tron here. And as you can see, yes, the keypad works just fine. All directions. And look, no external power. This is a pretty challenging game, actually. life of me, I really can't figure out why they made any kind of deal out of this. I mean, I'm glad it made this a true 16, but I don't really see the huge... I mean, you get some subtle stuff like the PGA Golf, I could see, so you can get a little bit different angle, but big scheme of things, it's kind of weird. Whatever. There's any other 16 ones that really show up? Let's see. Oh, and because the Jaguar, the 5200 controller is getting very difficult, the controllers are just like getting crazy expensive now. I'm working on, not quite perfected it yet. This is my new 5200 LT. This one's got a scratch on it. I got to fix the alignment a little bit on this thing. I don't know what the heck I hate there. But the goal is I want to make a lower cost controller, so to replace the traditional 5200. And I saw one review where they used I think the biggest complaint was the joystick is a little tall. And I think I'm going to 3D print a little bit stubbier version, for lack of a better term. A stubbier version of this traditional one. I can come down, I think, maybe a centimeter, maybe a little more than that, so make it a little easier to grab onto. And I don't have the back of this one, but it's actually going to be a handheld. It's going to be about yay thick when it's done. So this is going to be a handheld controller like the Jaguar, but it's going to be true analog. So that's pretty cool, and that's going to be the replacement for the Jaguar conversion. So yeah, this Widow guy works. So I'm cutting away right now. I think I've got like 5 of them cut so far. Got to see if I can cut. I think I have orders for 7 or 8 controllers right now. I'm going to go through and cut one by one on my CNC and start all the assembly work. So yeah, if anyone's ordered, the first couple of people who ordered, I should get them done this weekend, and then I'll see if I can get one done every night or every other night. So by next week, I'll probably get most, if not all of them, out the door. So, but yeah, everything's coming along well. I gotta leave stuff on back order until I actually catch up with my orders, so people don't have like crazy long wait times and get frustrated. So, like I said, this guy is working pretty well. I do have to say, there are some interesting games. I've never really played the, oh, they have Fathom. I always like Fathom. It's one of my favorites on the, maybe the colors are just a tiny off. And I'm going to add a color correction. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to filter, and I'm going to add a color correction. Okie dokie, and this is a little too saturated. And gamma could come down just a little bit. Actually, gamma, fix that a little bit. I don't want to pick up so much of that blue there. Oh, there we go. That looks nice. Alright, so this is Fathom. Let's see. And guess how you start. Let's see. Oh. Okay. How do I dive? Oh, I'm going this way. What the? Oh, I'm the bird. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Here we are. Oh, where'd you go? There we go. Oh, yeah. Ah! Alright, let's go. Let's go under the sea. Okay. Where's the dolphin? How do I switch to the dolphin? No, let's fly the bird. I'm not really familiar with this version of Fathom. Oh, I gotta get stars, don't I? Come on. Where are they? Huh. Why is this guy pink? Okay, whatever. Not the best version of Fathom, I guess. Oh, enough playing games. I gotta build some stuff. But yeah, you can see everything is working pretty normal. I heard All-Star MLB uses all 16 as well. There it is. Skill level crap. What? Oh, players. What? I don't quite get this system sometimes, to be honest with you. Yeah, whatever. I don't get that. I don't know if it's my Intellivision 2 causing the problems or what it is. Let's see where the games are. Oh. I noticed the D-bounce is a little off on this thing. Let's see. Dig Dug, it's not a horrible version, but it's a little sensitive. Dragonfire's fun. Duncan's Thin Ice. Well, that sounds interesting. Well, that's a cute intro. Come player, please. Is it the Pengo ripoff? Oh, it's like kicks. Or quicks, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and I just died. I wish I knew what I was doing in some of these games, to be honest with you. Okay. It's just like kicks or quicks, wherever I could have turned. Oh, that damn seal got me again. Okay, so I get it. It's just kicks. Now, how do I... Can I go faster, slower? No, buttons don't do anything. Okay. Oh, I can go in the water. I thought it was... Oh, I'm a penguin. Duh. Of course I can go in the water. Why can't... What the heck are you doing? Oh, it's the fire melting the ice again. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Mr. Fire. That's not very nice. Okay. Let me try to get this last guy over here. I hope I'm supposed to kill him. Okay. Oh, there you are. Whoa, Mr. Fire, that's not cool, man. It's like kicks with a penguin. It's so cute. Okay, only lets you knock... Whoa, no, that's not nice. Yeah, can I touch this penguin? Oh, I can't. Okay, he doesn't kill me. Alright, come out of the water, buddy. Okay, the buttons do anything. I think this makes me go... Oh, it makes me go faster. Alright. Come on, Mr. Penguin. You're my friend, right? You can come out. Whatever. Alright, that's enough fun for now. Of course, I found a 4-way game by the look of it. Not very good demonstration of a 16-way controller. Alright, and let's see anything else here. Atlantis is a hard version. I tried it. Ooh, Breakout. Let's see what that is. See if that actually works. Some games work, some games don't. Oh, it does. Good. Let's see what Breakout is. Oh, yes. Of course, it's a 2. Wow, this is exciting. It's Breakout. Sure is all day long. Yes, kids, this is what we played. Yeah, that's as exciting as you think it'd be playing a paddle style game with a joystick. Let's see if there's anything else exciting here before I get to work. Jetsons, the Ways. Ladybug sounds familiar. Oh, that means it's not gonna work. Let's see. Never get that please wait, it means it's not loading. Yeah. Come on, little guy. Here we go. Let's go all the way to W. Yogi's Frustration. I hope it's Yogi Bear and his picnic type basket. Don't you? Wow. Yeah, let's please this one. Okay. I can jump, and I can jump. Looks like some version, an evil version of, what am I supposed to be doing? No, seriously, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be jumping up something? Okay, I can't walk on those, so that kills me. What am I supposed to be doing? So I have to keep jumping? No? Can we go in the direction that it's moving? What does that mean? Did I die? What? Where are you going? Dude. No idea. Really, no idea what I just played there. This hurt my brain. That was weird. Oh, lock and chase. Let's see how this is. Then I get back to work. If anyone hasn't played Lock and Chase, it's kind of like a weird vert Pac-Man-y kind of game. Except you can lock off these little spots. And of course it can lock you out too. And it's hard. Though I'm sure this is much easier using a real controller. I don't get the happy ass music, but there we are. Fine. Yeah, just give me the money, man. Oh, still got one more life. Okay. Oh, come on. This is not good precise control. Okay. Alright, that's enough fun for the night. I gotta turn this off. What I like to do is turn off everything there, and yeah, that guy's coming. And then this is where we're at now. Just have to build up. So this is the OG, man. This is the original 5200 with this keypad. Made quite a few improvements since that time. Really need is some screws. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to building here, and had enough fun with the controllers. So yeah, the Intellivision, the original, is coming Tuesday, so I can actually go and try that one out as well. I'm building up all these other controllers. I might delay shipping for a day or two to see if I can get like a test cart running properly, so I can really test these out well. Or that, or yeah, I'll probably build them up and then see if I can get that test cart going. Otherwise, I'll just use like that PGA Golf seemed to work really well in terms of showing the directions off. And then other than that, yeah, that's coming up next. And I gotta work on some DuPont connectors, to be honest with you right now, so that's very exciting. Here's your DuPont style connector there, and then you got your crimping tool, which is here. You got your wiring harnesses here. This is the exciting part of the building things, is you gotta go through and make a bunch of cables up, which is oh so exciting, I assure you. But yeah, I'm gonna go through now and build up some cables, get these two done. One customer ordered two controllers. Thank you very much. But now I have to build them, which is fine. That's what you paid me to do. Alright, I'm gonna get all my tools ready again, and it's quicker for me just to power through and build these things. So we build these up, and then yeah. So expect the other varieties of Intellivision controller to be coming out next week or two. Once I get through this backlog here, I'll probably sneak one in there just to see if I can get it going. And I know one customer requested to give it the look of the Sears Super Video Arcade, so he's about 5 or 6 controllers in, maybe 7, so it's going to be a little while before I get to that one. But yeah, everyone, thank you for watching, and thank you for your orders. And yeah, I'm glad you were able to see the new controller in action. And yes, it really does do all 16 directions, and the buttons are actually separate. There's a couple games where it actually shows them as separate buttons, so it works. Takes 6 diodes to do, just to get the buttons to be separate. And then I discovered, before I sign off here, where'd you go? I lost you, man. Where'd you go? Oh, I had it. I just missed it now. My office is a mess right now. Just so many projects going on at once. I'm trying to get through them all. The actual window for the I don't know where the hell it's at. The Intellivisions, you have direction 1, which is north or up, and then there's an up, right, direction 2, and that one, I mean, and there's a micro switch I have on that upper deck there, which is being held in by this guy here. And the amount of little play you have is just crazy. It's only engages for 12.25 degrees. I don't even think it engages, I know maybe it engages for 22.5. It engages about 22.5 degrees, which isn't a lot. Just a 16th of the total total travel of the rotation. So these guys are actually what 3D print these guys up. This is actually the second deck. So I take out the original restrictor plate, and then this gets added on to the as a second deck to it. And you can see the actuators just are barely proud of where it comes up. And what happens is I had to play around with this a bit to get just the 22.5 degrees of engagement, just the 1/16 of it, and that's what this works out to be. So this is a whole second deck that goes on the. I use the San Juan clone. For those who guessed, yes, it is just a Chinese San Juan clone. Where the hell are my joysticks at? Over there. Of the joystick, and yeah, I take the original round restrictor plate off. I printed up my own version of it, which is a new restrictor plate, and then these guys get screwed together like so. And you can see it's actually turned 45 degrees from the original, the second deck, and it's actually not quite 45 off. It's whatever 45 minus 22.5. No, it's not 22.5 off. It's whatever half of 22.5 is 11.25 degrees off from 45. So whatever the hell that works out to be. It was fun in the CAD program, figuring out, and I gave up after a little bit and just was I'm just gonna I made 5 different versions of it and found the one that worked best is what I ended up doing. So sometimes one valid test is worth 1,000 expert opinions. So I just went through and I just tried a bunch of different ones out, just slight variations here and there until I found one that seemed to give me the best compromise. I might still need to tweak it just a tiny bit more, but I think it's close enough as it is. I don't think it's going to be to the point anyone's actually going to feel much of a difference. Though, if I'm picky, I'll probably end up just tweaking it a thou or two. Yeah, or just pulling these actuators out just a tiny bit. So yeah, what happens is this gets actually screwed together. This is all the magic behind it. I even modeled the threads in the in these plastic standoffs, so it doesn't even have to drag as I'm putting it. I modeled M2 course, which is what's in there right now, so it just screws right in. It doesn't even need to tap or anything. It just gives a good solid. I even countersunk it to match the screw heads, so they're nice and flat. Actually, yeah. If you get a close up, you can see that's how little those guys actually stick out. So when the joystick actuates and you're like north here, whoa, as you come over just a little bit, it hits the micro switch and only contacts it for 22.5 degrees and then pops off. You just hear that snap. So that's how it can come off and on. I think the only issue is not only issue, but you really have to be wrenching it over, because if I bring these in too much, I don't have enough time to disengage off that angle. So kind of a compromise. I think most people aren't going to notice it much. Because people seen the whole rest of the industry was 8-way controllers, but this 16 does work. But it's just like it's just so touchy trying to get it. And I wish I could find my original controller. No, it's not that one. I gotta find the other one. But it's like the area they have on it is like this little tiny wedge. It's like 3 millimeters wide, where it's on that disc of where it actually does the 16-way. It's surprisingly complicated. But yeah, this is the magic here, and then I'll take the joystick. Let me pause real quick. This video is going on a while. Okay, giving away all my secrets here. So this is your little Sanwan clone. So you gotta go through and pull this original restrictor plate off, which isn't always the easiest thing. I think the hardest part of my operation here is getting this darn existing restrictor plate off. Particularly when they're brand new like this, they don't want to come. Son of a dilly, come on. Little flat plate here. Oh, come on, don't you want to come off? Like I said, this is actually the hardest part. It's getting this darn plate off. Okay. Almost come off and stay off. There we go. Easy. That goes away. Original micro switches stay in there. And you take. I actually have to modify these tabs a bit too. Everything has to get kind of chopped down to fit right. I chop these down a little bit. Opa. Back in a minute. Well, you went somewhere. To tree. here. And then the last thing is, because of the way the geometry worked out, these little tabs here actually interfere slightly with snapping this back together again. So I need to cut off. Which ways it go? You're messing with my head. It is the left side. So yeah, I gotta modify these a bit to get them to work right. So that's, if you want 16 directions, that's what you gotta do. And there's still more enough tab left on here to hold this all on. If I was feeling bored, I would grind these off. I don't think I want to 3D print a fresh new one. And then this guy here. A little more off. Luckily, this plastic is pretty easy to cut. So you got your original deck on there, and you got your Cyber Freak deck sitting on there, and the little tabs all match up. And you kind of push it all together. Come on. And all locks together again. Nice and tight. So yeah, now you can see here's your normal, and then you can hear that second switch come in, and then the third, that comes off. Kind of cool actually how it all works. Comes in, gauges that first switch, second switch, third switch comes on, still comes off. It actually is pretty cool how it works. I'm proud of my own handiwork here, but you can actually see how it. You first engage with this little switch here, and then the second switch comes in. It's kind of cool actually. And that comes off. You hear that? That's kind of cool. That's that little. There's your 16 there. Then your little 16 coming in there. So yeah, you hear all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. That's all your directions right there. Kind of cool, huh? Yeah, you can actually hear all the 16 combos go there. So that actually works really well. Like I said though, you do have to kind of really come over. If you're just kind of half doing it, you're not really going to actuate that 16th direction there. So if you're just doing like a little half, I mean, the other ones are going to be a little more sensitive. Like your cardinals and your true diagonals are going to act like every other joystick. So if you need to get in that little sucker right there, it's your direction 2 right there. Actually, the way I'm oriented, I think it goes this way actually. Here's your direction 1, 2. And you hear that click there, that's the next switch coming in. So yeah, here's your True 16. Oh, I just cut myself. Oh my goodness. Ow. Ow. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. I'm going to get back to work and get some controllers built. So I probably won't have a video for a few days until, oh, I'm actually bleeding. I won't have another video out for a few probably a few more days because I actually want to get some of these controllers built and out the door. But probably when I debut the handed version of the Intellivision and then the new 5200 LT controller, I'll have a video for that. So probably be a few days. And thank you for staying all the way into this 45-minute video. Oh my goodness, that's my longest ever. But yeah, if you got to stay to the end, you got to see the cool action, how the guts actually work on this. But everyone, thank you for watching, and thank you for your orders, and thank you for your patience.